I'm going to say this, and I mean this with nothing but respect. I have never seen a dude this old play gacha games. And that's fine. I think there is no age that dictates when you have to stop enjoying something. Well, besides that one thing that immediately came to your head. Besides that, I saw that this dude is like, this guy doesn't look a day older than 20 years old, but I would assume bro is probably in his late 50s, early 60s, right? And I am just curious, what does my grandpa think of gacha games? I am so curious what the older generation thinks of gacha games. And I just had to watch it just to see who this guy is.
The Zenless Zone 1.6 update drops tomorrow, so it's kind of the lull before the storm right now. And with that, I figured it.
I'm not gonna lie, it's still kind of a lull. I'm gonna be real. ZZZ, it's kind of nobody gives a fuck. Yeah, to be completely honest, people are kind of not giving a fuck. I think 2.0 ZZZ is really gonna have to reinvigorate the game, and hopefully they just clean up that UI, because I think a lot of people are having an issue getting back into ZZZ due to the fact that ZZZ kind of only functions if you stay a fully committed player, because when you come back, nobody really knows how to get anywhere. There's like 48 event notifications, and it's really hard to tell what exactly is going on. So I think that's the big issue that ZZZ is currently facing.
Might be a good time to talk about some upcoming gacha games that I think are going to shake things up a bit.
Great.
Now, one of the great things about being late to the party is that you can talk about things that you've become excited about, even if...
Sure, I mean, as long as bro doesn't get excited for NTE, I think he's pretty good, because all games on the horizon look really good besides that one.
Everyone else already knows about them, right? I mean, it's kind of like asking anyone who's ever played any MMO ever, hey, did you know that the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV has a free trial and includes the entirety of A Realm Reborn and the award-winning Heavensward and Storm's Blood expansions all the way up to level 70 with no restrictions on playtime?
I love them.
Yes.
I love them.
So with that in mind, I want to talk about a few gacha games
that are coming
up, hopefully in the next year, that I'm super excited about, that you probably already know about.
I know what manga series that is behind him. I think I have that. Are those behind me too? It looks like Vinland Saga, but I can't tell. I'm not sure.
I don't care. I'm soldiering on, happily oblivious to any rolled eyes that you may be throwing my way, and hopefully you'll stay to bask in my enthusiasm.
Absolutely.
Without further preamble, let's get this train in the water. The two of the games on the list are
both... Is that a saying? Let's get this train into the water? Is that a thing that people say?
Open world games set in a sprawling urban metropolis. Now you have to understand, I have a huge spot in my heart for any game that attempts an urban setting. You see, over 15 years
Maybe they used that back in the 1940s when this guy was born.
ago, I created from scratch an open world retro-futuristic vehicular shooter called Atomic City Adventures.
Never heard of this.
Now, granted, the graphics were dated even by its time.
Okay.
I was a single dude creating a game with no salary entirely on my own. I did
That's
contract
awesome.
out for the models and animations, but all of the programming, design, level creation,
everything fuck yeah, that's really cool.
I created. The game had 4 large city zones, and I placed every tree, lamppost, traffic light.
Damn, Grandpa W, bro.
Even though my zones were closer to City of Heroes zones than, say, Night City, when it comes to building large urban environments, I do speak from experience. And let me tell you, I have nothing but mad respect for anyone that attempts it.
Mad respect.
Neverness to Everness is the first open world urban gacha game.
Oh my God, he doesn't know. Oh my God, he doesn't know this game's already dead. Oh no, bro. Oh God. Oh God. Oh, I'm gonna have to tell him this game is dead as fuck. Oh fuck. You know what? It's gonna be fine. The game's gonna be good. Everybody's gonna love it. And it's gonna, you know what? It's gonna break records. It's going to be a great game.
That has caught my attention and looks like it could be an absolute blast to play. The game is set in the city of Hetero, and the basic gist is that you play as the first unlicensed anomaly hunter. You'll join the antique shop Ibon, which relies on
Ananta going to take a dump on this game, brother.
It sounds a little bit like a certain video store we're all familiar with, right? Anyway,
Sure.
alongside your diverse and extraordinary partners, you'll explore various urban mysteries, experiencing an array of adventures, and craft your own urban unique saga. The game features the ability to drive around in cars and also appears to have some level of customization for your ride. Additionally, they released a gameplay trailer not too long ago that shows off some of the combat, and it does appear to be fairly familiar
Wow,
looking
wow,
action
wow.
style ability based combat. The game is being developed by Hoda Studio and published by Perfect World. No official date yet, but the
Yeah.
speculation is that no sooner than the third quarter of this year.
It did look good, and then Ananta announced itself, and it's kind of the same game, but just Ananta just better.
The second big sprawling urban
Oh my God, how does he? But he's seen it. He knows. Oh no, he's into NTR.
gacha game on the horizon is Ananta. And I gotta say, this is probably the game I'm most excited for out of
Yep.
all of these. The notion here is that the player is an elite agent
Yep.
for the anti-chaos directorate.
This is
an
a big
organization
one.
in charge of attempting to
This
control
is a big
chaos.
one.
That's with a capital C.
This
which is a
gives
phenomenon
gacha
that's
players
breaking out
hope.
all over the city, causing things like, I don't know, toilets to run down the side of the road, right?
Yep.
The vibe is crazy cool, and though a lot of people are comparing it to GTA, I honestly get more of a Saints Row vibe, maybe without the giant rubber dildo bats.
Yeah,
Traversal
well,
in
they're
the game
very
looks to
similar,
be
but
a
also
joy.
a good one.
Besides being able to jump into cars and ride around the city, there's also this crazy Spider-Man style grappling system.
It's fucking
that looks
nuts.
just freaking amazing.
It looks
Unlike
fucking
Neverness to Everness,
crazy.
Ananta has actually had a closed offline beta earlier this year in China, and supposedly the response was overwhelmingly positive.
Great.
People were saying that it actually exceeded their expectations.
Fuck yeah.
This makes me hopeful. Again,
Yep.
there's no official launch date for this one, but they have supposedly received their license from China's
Is there still no official launch date? I mean, I guess I'd prefer that than them rush this shit, because I do think this is the next big thing for sure. But damn, bro. Fuck, I thought for sure by now.
NPPA, which means they're on the hook for releasing sometime this year, unless they extend the license. And finally, the game that I think is most likely to be the next one
This year would be
actually in our
crazy.
hands is Arknights Endfield.
Do we got a release date for Enfield? Do we at least got this shit? Do we at least got a release date for this? No. Before August. Ooh, Jesus. Well, I guess we'll see.
Now, the original Arknights is the first gacha game that I really got hooked on. Having spent
He knows me. There's no way you play Arknights and you don't know me. I'll be real, man. I was Satan in that community. I wonder if Unk knows me.
the last 12
And if he plays Arknights, he probably hates my ass, bro. He probably hates my ass, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
years of my career making Orcs Must Die games, it turns out I know a thing or two about making tower defense games.
Wait, what?
Years of my career making Orcs Must Die games, it turns out
Wait, this dude made Orcs Must Die? Damn, bro. That's fucking sick. Okay, that's crazy, dude.
I know a thing or two about making tower defense games.
Yeah.
And Arknight's hero-based approach to tower defense was flipping amazing.
Yeah, it was great.
And that's really what drew me to the game, just how good the actual gameplay was. So I have a fair amount of confidence that Hypergriff, the developers behind this series, know what they're doing. Similar to Arknight's
Yeah.
Doctor, in Infield, you are the
I agree.
administrator. And yeah, honestly, I have a hard time using that title with a straight face. However, though, unlike Arknights, the administrator is actually a playable character. And as the administrator, you
Bro's
awaken on a
tickled by
distant
that,
planet
bro.
of Talos 2 and are tasked with exploring,
Absolutely.
terraforming, and establishing a civilization.
Absolutely
The
tickled.
game is open world, though not really urban per se. Base building, though, is a huge part of the game, and it's been likened to a combination of Genshin
I think it's a chunk, but I really think it's gonna be like you do it, you get it out of the way, and then you're done. I don't think it'll be that big, unless I'm mistaken. I feel like you'll set it up once and then just collect, but that's just me.
impact and satisfactory. However, though, one of the things that I find most appealing is that unlike most open world gacha games, in this game your entire party
Are y'all noticing that old man here hasn't gooned a single time? That's what's crazy. He's enjoying these games without being a complete gooner.
is present as you wander around. And to me, that just presents a greater sense of immersion, you know?
Or
Infield
he's
recently
hiding
held a closed
something.
beta test in which a number of gacha streamers participated, and you've probably already seen their videos, which are almost universally gushing in its praise.
Yeah.
I expect this will be the next thing to draw me away from Zenless Zone Zero, if anything. I am really looking forward to checking it out. All right, so those are the big three I see on the horizon. How about you? Are you looking forward to these as well? Did you play in Enfield's closed beta? And if so, well, what did you think? Are there other games that are coming out this year that you're hoping to check out? Maybe something like Azure Premilia or something like
Yes!
that? Let me know what you think in the comments below.
Bro, Azure Premiere is gonna fuck so hard, bro. I legit cannot fucking wait, dude. Azure Premiere, Enfield, and Ananta are my top 3 right now. Those are my top 3. I legit cannot fucking wait. Legit cannot fucking wait. Damn. That was a great ass video. I'm still playing. I really enjoyed your perspective and how you were very just honest that you liked the games. That was great. Yo, boys, if you guys want to subscribe to I'm Still Playing, very good video. And it was nice to see what the 90-year-olds were thinking. I mean that with just love, by the way. No hate, by the way. I'm just fucking around. Right? I'm just saying that to be funny. Great fucking video, man. It's nice seeing what the 1,000-year-olds think about this game. I need to stop, bro. I need to stop.